Hi everyone, welcome to the Ex-Wives Lounge. It's your girl Lauren, and I had to have a bestie from my past come join me on today's podcast episode. You saw her in the episode with Coffee Dose, but now you actually get to forge a relationship with her. Her name is Lars. Well, Larissa, but AKA Lars. That's what I call her. And she's my girl. We've been friends for 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Eight to the month.
8 years. She's been there with me through my ebbs and my flows of life, and she's my ride or die, and she's definitely a close friend of mine for life. And so why not keep talking about dating with my closest girlfriend? We want to discuss today the lust versus love issue in today's society in regards to dating, and also dive deep into how these reality shows and all of these dating apps really play into how we view love nowadays. So welcome to the podcast, my love.
Thanks so much for having me, Lauren. How full circle is this? This is beautiful.
It's crazy. Yeah. Right? Like you said in the story that you posted from Coffee Dose, like us 8 years ago.
I mean, this is so full circle and so crazy. I met you as a client. You were my client.
Yep.
And I spray tanned you for
my
your
wedding.
Bridal shower, bachelorette party, your wedding, you and your mom for your wedding, your honeymoon, and then I started tanning you all throughout your divorce.
Yep.
And if anybody's ever gotten their hair done, their nails done, like any kind of like beauty treatment.
It's therapy.
It's therapy. Mm-hmm. Totally. And so we would spend so much time together in those four walls in that salon. And what that salon has heard like is cray cray.
I could write a book.
I literally, and I just like, you were so happy in the beginning, and we were like just starting out this friendship, and it was beautiful. And I was so excited to see you in this next chapter of your life, you know, and then like you had a kid and all those things.
And now you're Auntie Lars.
And now I'm Auntie Lars, and it is so good. And so like the part with Havy is so beautiful. And
thank you
for the work that you're doing right now and helping other women
go
through the same stuff. So yeah, just letting people know that they're not alone, especially in Orange County.
Yes. Where friendships are so superficial.
Yeah, it's so important. And the dating world is just crazy, and the divorce life and the bachelor pad life and the single mom culture too. Like it's so real. And it's hard to survive in this area.
It is.
So I'm just so happy. It's just crazy that we're sitting across from each other right now on your podcast.
It's really crazy. Well, and I've seen you go through so many ebbs and flows in your life too. Yeah. And like all the things that you've gone through, and I've been able to be there for you too. Yeah. I feel like our relationship, like any relationship, has really been a give and a take.
Yeah.
You know, and like you've listened to me and wiped my tears, and I've listened to you and been there for you to wipe yours.
Oh yeah. Open ears, no judgment, no conditions.
No judgment.
It's just been like,
that's the biggest thing.
You were there
in
the thick of it. I was there in the thick of it. Yep. And then like in the thin of it, it doesn't matter. We're like, and finding people like you who are not judgmental and love without conditions is so hard. Like I have really good friends in my life. And so I'm super picky with who I choose to spend my time with, Give your energy to. Exactly. Yeah. And so to find solid people like yourself is like, it's really special.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would not have it any other way to see you, or to see you go through what you've gone through, to have you see me and what I've gone through. And I just love you so much.
I love you.
I'm so glad that you've been able to be on this journey with me and this ride with me. And I'm definitely your ride or die for life girl. I'm one of them.
Ditto.
You've got amazing people behind you.
Amazing. I'm so grateful.
Yeah, amazing
people.
So let's get into it.
Okay.
When we wrapped the Coffee Dose episode, you brought something up to me that I've been dying to talk about, because I think in today's society, they're very relatable topics. Mm-hmm. It's something that I wanted to talk about when I was creating this podcast, but literally with everything going on in the chaos of creating everything, I have forgotten about it.
Okay.
You brought it back to light, and that is, this culture we're living in regards to dating and relationships, and having all of these go-to things on our phones, and now dealing with an app like the T app.
Yep.
And having group, chats on Facebook called Are We Dating the Same Guy? The dating world, I have noticed, has become very fear-based, but also at the same time very transparent, more open to people sharing, this is who I'm dating. Do you know anything about him?
Yeah.
and wanting to like get the dirt on someone before they become emotionally invested.
For sure.
And I think if you really look at it on a deeper level, there's some good with it, but then I also think there might be a negative side of it too. To me, it's sad being propelled back into the dating world and educating myself on all these dating apps and are we dating the same guy and the T app, for instance. Being that I was domesticated, all of this is very, almost like a culture shock.
Totally.
Right? That things like this exist.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I have had experience with, are we dating the same guy? And I have had experience on the T app. So I'm speaking from actual experience, and I know you're going to be too. So I want your opinion on, are we dating the same guy? As well as if you've checked out any of these other things that you may know about that I don't, because you are a little bit younger than I am. And you're more kind of consumed in that world than I am, because being a single mom, I don't have that much time on my hands to throw myself into it.
Yeah.
So speak your truth, girl.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I actually have been hiding under a rock.
Really?
Because I
I
didn't even know that this Are We Dating the Same Guy app or group on Facebook was a thing until
find out about it?
April. Because one of my friends was being a homie and sent me a screenshot of this dude that I had been talking to for a few months was on it. And I was like, wait, what is this app? Oh my God. It is particular to the area that you're in. This is crazy.
I think you search by zip code, right?
Or I don't know. It just says like the one that I'm in now.
Okay.
Now I am in it.
Okay.
It's Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, and Huntington Beach.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa, like where was this years ago? You know, like to be honest, I was like, whoa, this is like kind of cool, and it's total free entertainment.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, I could be lost in the sauce there, reading the comments and stuff like that. And to me, like, I was talking to this guy since November. I met him in November, and like right off the jump, I was like warned about him, and I was given all the information that you could get to like run away from a person
fast.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love to paint red flags green, and I also love to for me to hear somebody else's like
perspective,
and then like also I heard stuff about him and his ex, and I am always one to have my own experience.
Totally.
With a person. And I'm very smart. I'm very observant. I am not young and dumb
intuitive
anymore. I'm very intuitive. So I can walk away. Like if something were to be like a huge red flag, like I could walk away, no problem.
Yeah.
But with the he said, she said stuff, I don't buy into it immediately, because if my ex were to go tell you how I acted in our relationship, you wouldn't date me
100%.
either. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or like it would be, I could come off as like a crazy toxic narcissist or cheater. You know what I mean? I mean, that was 10 plus years ago that I was in that relationship. But anyways, there were definitely red flags, and that's why I kept him at an arm's length distance. I never got emotionally invested in him, really. We went on a few dates in the matter of like 4 months, and he was very, there was no way I was going to get emotionally invested with him. He's like, can you go to Maui this weekend? And I'm like, yeah, I can. And then I wouldn't hear anything about it. It would be, want to meet me I have an Airbnb at this place. If you want to, you're on a work trip, why don't you extend it a few days and you can stay at my Airbnb for free? And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I'll even meet you out there.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Okay, hold up. This guy was inviting you to meet him in Maui. Was this after you'd already met in person and had a few dates, or this was right out of the jump?
Yeah, no, this was like a month after knowing each other.
Okay, that's quick. So was that love bombing?
Total love bombing, travel, let me take you here. We could do all this.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And
false promises.
Yeah, total false promises. Dude, I had never met anybody like this in my life. There was the Maui, then it was the St. Augustine. And it literally, he's like, he invites me to, I was going to work in Orlando for 4 days. He's like, why don't you extend your trip? St. Augustine is 2 hours away. Rent a car. I'll meet you there. And I was like, okay. That actually sounds like really fun.
Shoot, Lars.
He never called. He's like, give me 2 hours. I'm going to look at plane flights.
Ghosted you.
Dude, never mentioned it again. Meanwhile, is texting me Chance Pena songs, is replying to my Instagram stories, "You're so good looking, Lars." And I'm just like, holy shit, this is crazy.
It's a mind F.
How it's a total mind F. And I was rocked by somebody
100%.
that could operate in this way.
Yes.
And then I started, and this is like, not to mention, like, he would tell me things and then, like, tell me stories or just tell me, like, random stuff and then repeat himself, like, on a different date or on a different phone call or something.
Right.
I call it dating dementia. I'm like,
oh my God, that's such a good way of saying it.
Now it makes so much sense. And
yes.
This did not come to me by any surprise with this dude.
What were some of the things his ex-girlfriend was saying about him on Are We Dating the Same Guy?
So she didn't post him on this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this had been like probably 4 or 5 months of me like talking to this guy. Like, my friends aren't very fond of him because he has a reputation. And I was enamored by his humor, his character. He is sober, like I'm sober. So we have that in common. And he is really fun. He likes to eat dessert first. Like, he likes country.
There were just like weird quirks about him that you connected with him on.
Oh, for sure. And we had a ball. We had a blast. But I knew if I'm like really being true to myself that it was never really going to go anywhere.
Right.
And so none of it came to me by surprise. And in April, my friend sent me a screenshot of, she's like, oh my God.
He's on.
And I was like, oh my God, like, I'm not surprised. Like, this is incredible. And so I had her read me the comments because I'm not in the group. And it was this girl, and it was kind of sad because this girl was really
like into
probably
him.
Invested. Yeah. And she really just wanted to know, she was asking girls in the comments, like, can I ask, because there was girls that were like, oh yeah, I was talking to him like 3 weeks ago, or I, blah, blah, blah. And then this poor girl is like, would you mind letting me know the dates that you were talking so that I can see if it overlaps? And I'm just like, oh girl, you are so naive. Like, you just run while you can.
For me,
just
in my opinion, as an older woman that's been through all the BS and the games and all of the acts that you can see in a circus, when you're a girl, a woman, no matter how old you are of any age, like, and you're listening to this, if you get that gut instinct or you see it in front of your face, just run.
Just bye.
Don't ask questions. Like, she wanted, I think, closure, probably more validation.
Totally. Yeah.
But like, when it's literally being drawn out for you in front of you, like, I'm not wasting any of my energy on him. Yeah. And I think that's what women do way too much in this day and time. We waste too much of our energy on guys that aren't deserving of it.
Oh, for sure.
Period.
And I saw that. I saw the selfie that she posted is the same selfie. He was on an airplane going to freaking the Dominican Republic for Christmas. It was the same selfie that he sent me.
This guy's a real deal too. Like, where does all his money come from?
So funny.
He travel
is an entrepreneur guy, and so it's so funny. Like, I sent him the screenshot and I was like, ha 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 ha, and he was like, ha ha, like, somebody sent that to me earlier today. I think it's pretty tame, and I was like. Oh, and he's like, I've never gotten anybody pregnant.
That's not a normal way of looking at
totally
things. When
he didn't care.
He's literally like playing a chess game with women.
100%. It's like scary. That shit is scary.
But there's so much of that out there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there are. And I think that, like, it's so sad because me 10 years ago, when I was in my early 20s, drinking a lot, really insecure, lost in life, not knowing what I want to do, just
feather in the wind.
Yeah, I would be that, this that girl that's posting this in this group and just trying to find out all the dirt and the stalking on the Instagram and just like, but having a gut feeling and trying to find information, but still even taking guys back after lies and cheats and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I think it has like, it comes down to self-worth for me.
Totally.
Being able to walk away and just be like, dude, like,
bye-bye.
Whack.
Yeah.
And like, I'm good. I'm happier without you. I was happy before you.
Yes.
I
feel like it takes women a long time to get there though.
Yeah,
and as a mom of a little girl,
it does.
I so badly want her to get it at a younger age than I did.
Yeah.
time is precious. It's all we have. When we're young, we think time is on our side forever.
Yes.
Right? We don't think about the big picture of life. We just live in the here and the now.
Yeah.
And I think it's so important for the younger generation, whether it's, you know, the younger millennials or the Gen Z generation, to get it at an earlier age, to become stronger as females, to realize what your worth is at a younger age, you know, and for my age group to raise our girls to realize that, like, you don't deserve that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much money you make or what you look like or what your education is or where you live or what you drive.
Yeah.
You have every right to be treated a certain way.
Absolutely.
And do not lower your standard just to have somebody in your life. Because there's guys out there like this guy who is literally playing a chess game with people's emotions and feelings. And I'm sorry, but that is just straight up not okay.
It is wild. I have never met anybody that operated the way that he did. And I was just like, how do you do that?
Yes.
You know? And it was wild. And so I'm so happy. I'm so relieved that I just like stopped talking to him. We're friends, like civil, cordial, like on Instagram and stuff. And, you know, like I still think
so is he going to know that he's the one you're talking about?
Probably.
If he sees this?
Oh my gosh. Love you.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Sorry,
no,
Jeff, not sorry.
Totally. So wild. Honestly, he'll probably dig it.
It sounds like his personality. He
For
won't
sure.
care because he's
He
going to
won't.
feel like he's getting time in the limelight because we're talking about him.
More views.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, like if I could tell my younger self like one piece of advice, it would be to listen to your gut.
100%.
There's a reason why women, we're God-given this maternal instinct.
Yes.
For a reason. Like that is your power.
That's your superpower.
That is your superpower. Absolutely.
Yes.
It's your higher power.
Yep.
It is the most purest form of like an alert that your body gives you. And God, if I could have but at the same time, like I had to go through what I've been through to know and to understand how powerful that gut feeling is and
Everyone's
how true
journey
it is.
is different.
Yeah.
Right. And some, it takes longer to get that and realize it.
Yeah.
And others get it at a younger age.
Yeah.
You know, I think we grew up in Orange County. It's kind of this bubble, you know, and you grew up around parents who are still married and were always like emotionally there for you, like I've had.
Yeah.
And so I think we assume that people's intentions are always pure and genuine, like ours are.
Right.
And that's the hardest thing about dating, is realizing that like, not everyone's intention behind pursuing you is genuine and pure.
Absolutely.
There's sometimes motives.
For sure. Yeah. And so like the Are We Dating the Same Guy tool could be a good source for women who feel like they are being lied to. I think that there's no harm in men dating different women and vice versa.
Of course.
If you're feeling it out, playing the field, seeing what you like and what you don't like.
That's
and
dating.
you're just being honest. Yeah, totally. But the whole like the lying and stuff, I'm like, aren't you exhausted, dude?
Exactly.
Like that, I would be so tired.
Yes.
It's
That's a
just
full-time
crazy.
job.
Absolutely. Oh, totally. And having to
know?
remember things that you say, like
Yes.
like
Like, are you screenshotting your conversations
Right?
and then like going in your photos and rifling back?
Yeah.
Oh, I said this. Okay.
yeah, totally. I'm gonna send this picture to 10 different girls. See what kind of reaction I want, you know?
No, but you're right.
First come, first serve, baby.
Exactly.
Yep.
But you're right. The Are We Dating the Same Guy and the T app, it almost gives girls like validation.
Yeah.
Like okay, I'm not crazy, as sometimes we get labeled for having feelings or, oh, I'm overly sensitive. I've heard that one numerous times. Oh, you're just too sensitive, or oh, you overanalyze. No, it's because I've got your number, dude. And you don't like that I'm a strong enough woman to like pick up what you're putting down and actually have the balls to call you out on it.
Yep.
You don't like it.
Yeah.
So now you're flipping the script.
Absolutely.
Not here for it.
Yeah. And making us feel crazy.
Yes.
By calling your ass out on it. And then you are like, you lie or whatever. And then it's like, then you're in this group like, hey, okay, fine. I'm going to see if there's any locals that know his number too.
It's full on projection.
Yeah.
Full on projection.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, no, I've had some instances on Are We Dating the Same Guy? Like with some guys that I had matched with on Hinge or Bumble, and I would go on there and check out to see, and I would read stories, and you know, it's like, okay, this is kind of what I was feeling from him. So to hear that other women are feeling the same way and to see that he's only in this for fun.
Right.
You know, and he's not in it because he's looking for something serious. I think guys sometimes go on there too, or at least my experience is like right after a breakup.
Yeah.
Like, let's look at what a woman's motive is for joining these dating apps and what a guy's motive is.
Yeah.
They normally don't align.
No.
It's very rare where like a guy and a girl are actually genuinely going on there for a real life connection. Whereas I think women, because we're emotional beings, are going on there for the most part. Maybe there are girls going on there just for fun, and that's great.
Yeah.
But my experience with it is like most women are going on there because they want to meet somebody and connect with somebody.
Yeah.
And guys are going on there because it's like, oh shit, I just got out of a breakup. Yeah. So time to get my quickest like one night fling so I don't have to think about my ex.
Yeah.
You know, it's like an easy way. They don't have to go to a bar anymore and buy a drink for a girl to meet them.
Yep.
It's like literally in their hand at their fingertips.
Yep. Match, message, meet.
Yes.
Take it to the
It's
bed.
the M's.
Yeah, for sure.
Match.
Quick fix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instant gratification. Absolutely. I think that like few and far between are men actually wanting something
Totally
deeper than that.
Yeah.
On an app. And it's just like a pool
it is
of options.
Yes. And that's what we discussed at Coffee Dose.
Yeah.
It's like when you have so many options literally at your fingertips, why the heck are you going to pour energy into one? Right? But I think as girls, we're hoping.
Yeah.
There's that hope.
Totally.
That there will be a guy that's like, oh, you're different. And hoping that they see that in us.
Yeah.
And then pour their energy into just us.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
But then I think a big, issue in today's society too is like lust versus love, right? I think a lot of people get mixed up in, oh, this feels like love when really it's not, it's lust. Yeah. And as you get older as a woman, you start realizing like,
Totally.
Man, that's where I've been going wrong.
Yeah. And that's so funny that you want to talk about lust versus love because all week I've been talking to my friends. I'm like newly talking to a guy. We've been good friends for a year. And I'm tripping myself out because I'm not like obsessed waiting for him to text me back. Perfectly curating a text back, like overthinking about every single text or like tripping out on, what I'm going to wear or what I'm going to say or how I'm going to look when he FaceTimes. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not like obsessed in overthinking about him, but he's like a best friend that I'm attracted to that is interested in me. And like, we've gone on a couple dates and we're going on one this weekend. And so I'm trying not to self-sabotage myself
No, don't.
into thinking, wait, maybe I'm not into him because I'm not obsessing about him. And it's like, okay, well, in the past, with most of my falling in lust
Era.
ships, lust ships, whatever, era, I'm always obsessed. I will cancel plans with my girlfriends to hang out with them. You know?
I think we're all guilty of that.
For sure, yeah. And if oh my gosh, it's
moving
like
everything around to make time for them.
Yeah.
Or like waiting around like, oh yeah, I'm going to reach out to you and make a date with you for this weekend.
Yeah.
And then your girls reach out to you, hey, let's get together this weekend. No, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Even though there's nothing set in stone.
Right.
You want to leave your weekend free and open so that when he eventually comes around to, do not do that.
Ever
Live
again.
your life.
Totally. Yeah.
Like girlfriends are so important, especially if they're good ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are what will stay forever.
Yes.
But I've like gotten confused at this point. Like I've been single for so long, and I think that like, the lust at first sight, and the obsession, and the love bombing, and the immediately thinking about the future, and signing his last name in cursive after my first name, like all this stuff, and I'm like obsessed with the way that they look and
are you
stuff
obsessed
like that.
with fantasy?
Yeah, fantasy,
not reality.
Totally, yeah.
Because there's such a big difference between what we drop in our heads of what we should be with, what it should look like, right? The feelings, the butterflies, all of that. But when it comes down to like, shit's gonna get real at some point, right? Stuff gets real because life just gets real.
For sure.
And that fantasy normally like blows up and you realize, okay, I was not with them for the right reasons. I was with them for either who I wanted them to be or who I thought they could be, but not really who they are.
Right. Yeah, or the money.
Yes.
Seeing like my potential future with this money, or
Totally.
you know what I mean? And it's
or
like,
looks.
whoa, I got to, And I'm so picky with who I date and who I'm attracted to, you know, like I'm so picky. So it's like when I do meet somebody that I'm attracted to and we vibe and stuff, it's like immediate, I'm stoked.
Totally.
You know?
Yes.
And so, but it really narrows it down. When you're this picky, it really narrows down like the options and like connecting with people. And I have really had to like come to Jesus almost. Come to Jesus and like
yourself.
Make a decision. Like, what do you want for your future? I want safety.
Yes.
I want emotional support. I want emotional safety.
Someone who's emotionally intelligent.
Yes, totally. Somebody who's like grounded, who can meet me where I'm at.
Yes.
And who like understands me. And so it's like, I've been really like kind of in my head, like, I'm not obsessed with him. Does that mean I really like him? Blah, blah, blah. But no, I click with him. So it's like, it's a best friend vibe. And that's kind of like what I want my future to look like. It's like being with the best friend, somebody that's like stable and secure and stuff like that. So, but I think I'm letting my past, I'm actually not letting my past is creeping in, but I'm fighting her off.
As you should.
Yeah. And you should. Telling myself not to sabotage this because this is actually like, he's a really, really good person.
That's huge.
So, yeah.
And like I'm assuming since he's a good friend, he's probably seen you go through ups and downs and ebbs and flows with no judgment.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally. So the whole lust versus love thing, I'm just like, you know, I'm explaining to my spiritual advisor the way that I'm feeling. And she's like, you're used to lust.
Totally.
And lust has always let you down.
Yes.
Like lust won't last.
Lust is not stable.
Right.
It will not provide you stability.
Right.
It will not provide you a solid rock to fall on when you have things in your life that you go through.
Yeah.
You know, those mornings you wake up and you're not feeling yourself or like, let's be real, we're all going to age.
Yeah.
We can fight it as much as we want.
Yeah.
So like looks eventually fade, right? I mean, I'm very much that person that put a lot of emphasis on like, oh, when I look at him, right? I just got to have him.
Yes.
And that's lust.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yes, let's be honest. Like, you have to be physically attracted to someone.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to look like some, you know, Greek god.
Totally. And I'm so used to, like, if I don't want to jump your bones immediately, like, it's a no.
Totally.
And I don't even give them the chance. I don't even get a chance to get to know them. Or for them to get to know me. Because I'm just like, nope, turn my head. Like, you know,
What is that? Do you think that's because we grew up in such a beautiful people area that like looks was made to be such a big thing? I mean, I know like socially speaking, aesthetics is always like huge, right? In entertainment industry but I feel like living in Orange County, California, where we're literally in bathing suits the majority of the year, right? Yeah. And like health and wellness is huge out here. Staying fit is a huge industry out here. The fitness industry is huge. Oh, yeah. I feel like that puts a lot of pressure on us when we're in the dating realm to like want to be with someone that's fit, want to be with someone that's got that 6 or 8 pack, want to be with someone that's tan all the time. Yep. And so it's tough out here.
It is.
You know?
It really is. It's, and it goes back to like it being hard to commit because it's like you turn the corner and there's another
beautiful person right around the corner.
Person, walking to their car from the beach. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, and our options are just like
they're endless out here.
Limitless. Yeah.
It's scary.
It is. It's really scary. And if you don't have to commit, if that's not something that that's like, if you're a man and your goal isn't to have a family or something someday, then you just want to live the bachelor life. Like,
that's okay.
Yeah,
but like,
so be it.
Be honest about it.
Absolutely.
Be real about it.
Yeah.
Don't like drag women's emotions.
I respect the truth.
Thank you.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you. Yeah, and I think we talked about this on Coffee Dose too. Like everyone's got skeletons, right? Perfection doesn't exist. Yeah. So let's stop chasing it. Why are we chasing it?
100%. If you can find those good qualities that are important to you in somebody else, it's like, it's not even settling. It's just like, who am I willing to spend my time with and feel safe while I'm doing it?
Totally.
And when I age, when shit hits the fan, when I'm at my lowest, who's going to be there for me?
Right.
And that is what is important.
Yes. That's
what somebody
matters.
that's going to be there for me like a best friend would, or like a sister would, or like, like a mom would.
Totally.
I need that.
Yeah.
And so those are the things now at age 32 and having changed my life.
Yes.
Done a 180 on my own personal life. It's like the things that are important to me now are the safety.
But that's why you're viewing this situation with this guy differently, because you've done the work.
Yeah.
You've changed your mindset.
Totally.
You've done the internal work, which a lot of people either don't realize, like, because they're not self-aware.
Yeah.
Or they just keep still making bad choices and blaming it on other people in their life. I feel like there's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah.
Or play victim.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was a big thing for me coming out of divorce. It's like, all right, what could I do differently moving forward? Right? Like, how could, and now I have a daughter to think about. So like my choices ultimately affect her. Yeah. So now that I'm in the dating world, it's like I've learned from what doesn't work, and now I know what will work.
Yeah.
Because I've done the work on myself through therapy and trying to like connect the dots on why I was choosing the wrong person for me. And now I realized what it was. And it was like, I didn't have enough self-worth. Yeah. I didn't see myself the way like you see me or my parents see me. I saw myself as like, I don't deserve that.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Right? I sat back one day and I'm like, why do I feel like I'm not deserving of this? This is some BS. Like, I am deserving.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I throw myself into everything, 100%, whatever that is. A marriage, a friendship, a relationship, being a mom, my career. Like, I'm an all or nothing personality.
You give it your
That
all.
is my personality.
Yeah. Same.
And I want that now.
Yeah.
I want the all or nothing reciprocated. I don't want the question. Well, I'll give you my all, but.
Right.
Or if you do this, I'll do this. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it needs to not be like this 50-50 compromise. I feel like sometimes it's 100-100. Relationships are a full-time responsibility, like a job. What you give, what you put into it, you're going to get in return. Yeah. And so like talking to you about this, are we dating the same guy, has just been so crazy. And then the T app. Have you checked out the T app?
I'm actually not on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I downloaded it yesterday because I knew that we would be talking about it. And I have to wait like 17 hours or something, but I'm really interested in what's there.
So it's
really
literally
just for the entertainment.
Yeah, it's literally like, are we dating the same guy but on steroids? And it's confidential. So like you can't screenshot it.
That's
like,
why the usernames are anonymous. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's
That's
literally
nice. It's
a
not,
safe place.
It's not attached to a Facebook profile.
Correct.
Interesting. So it's just pictures of
It's just
guys and
pictures
girls?
of guys. I don't even know if they have the option for guys
Opposite?
to
Okay.
do it to the women. I don't even know. They might. But from like our perspective, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, like the same type of formula. Wow. But because it's so confidential, I think women really open up and it gets like more real. Right. And then you can personally and confidentially like DM that woman directly without all the other women in the chat seeing it. And so I think the craziest thing that I learned from it, because I wasn't on for very long, I just dipped my toe in it while I was on like Hinge and Bumble a couple years ago just to like check it out and get a feel for it.
Yeah.
But what I feel is so sad is when I see these women writing in about, oh, I'm dating this like divorced dad, or oh, I'm dating this single dad. And he says all these horrible things about the mother of his child or his ex-wife. And I'm just like, girl, that is a huge red flag.
Total.
If you run into a guy that does not speak highly of the mother of their child, let's just always pause and remember, like, there's two sides to every story.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's like talking shit about your former employer to your
new employer.
The person that's interviewing you. That is such a red flag.
It is.
Like, if you can't, it's like, own up to your shit. And
Thank you.
If there's two sides to every story, you just can leave that part out.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's not making it look good.
No. So, I mean, that was like very eye-opening. And then another experience for me too was kind of like what you had, where these girls are writing in like, oh, what should I do? And, he stood me up on a date. Should I go on a second one?
Yeah.
If you have to question something, that's your answer.
Yeah.
The answer is
just answered it for yourself. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
There should be no questioning. When you start doing the questioning, because I did a lot of that in my dating past life, like a lot of the questioning in the very beginning stages of getting to know somebody. And it's like, those are red flags that I did not pay attention to. And that, like you said, is your gut telling you, if I have to question this guy and how he's acting, that's me internally showing me that, like, girl, if you're questioning this, that's your answer. It's a big fat no.
Absolutely.
Move on.
If this dude is going to ghost you and stand you up on a date, you want to go on another date with him?
Right.
Like, who cares what he wants? Or,
Correct.
you know, but like, that's something that you want to do?
Right.
Like, no. I think when you get to this level of self-worth, and I think what's like so intimidating probably for men these days is like, women are leveling up.
Yes.
They're getting support.
Yes.
They are talking about their shit.
Yes.
There are so many platforms on social media that have given women opportunity to spill the beans, to get advice.
Like this, like podcasts.
Sisterhood.
Right.
Totally. Exactly like this.
Yep.
And so I think it's when you get to this level of self-worth, you don't want to waste any more time.
Totally.
And
it's intimidating.
It is intimidating. Yeah.
Unless you find a man.
Right.
Everyone around me is like, a man won't be intimidated by that. Like, even my dad tells me, you know, because like I talk to him because I just love my dad.
Bestie. Yeah.
He is. We're tight. We've got a really healthy relationship. And he'll always say to me, Lauren, no guy you're never going to be too much for a man. You being a single mom, a man will look at that and see how strong you are.
Yeah.
And how much sacrifice it takes to do all the stuff that you've done and that you continue to do for your daughter. And he's going to respect the hell out of you for that.
Yeah.
A man will not be intimidated by that. A man will appreciate that and love you for it. A boy will be intimidated by it. So if a guy walks away because you're too much, he's a boy, he's not a man.
Yeah. Amen. A man is going to want to come in and add to the equation. A boy is going to want to run away from it because he can't handle it.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
So unfortunate. But you don't want a boy anyways.
No, nobody does.
Yeah, no.
Nobody does. Well, girl, I'm so excited to see where this goes with this friend of yours. So you better text me after your date.
I will. We've been on a couple dates and he's just the greatest. Our banter is insane. That's amazing. It's great. He's great.
That's so
we'll
cool.
See.
Yeah, I'm in this place with my dating life where I'm just like, if it happens, great. And if it doesn't, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. And like how I was sharing and like with like the fear of intimacy and vulnerability and stuff, like I struggle with that.
Yeah.
And so letting somebody in, giving somebody a chance more than like 1 or 2 dates is like so scary and so huge for me. It's like, whoa, like when I'm falling in lust, like I low key, there's 3 guys last year that I didn't like fall in lust, but it was very lusty.
Right.
I knew that it wasn't real. And so it was like, yeah, I'll sleep with you quickly. Yeah, I'm obsessed with you, this and that. And it was easy for me. It was so easy because there really wasn't like...
There wasn't a deep connection.
Totally.
There was no connection.
Yeah. And so that shit's easy.
It was superficial
level.
This
is like scary
on
as
a
shit.
different level.
Yeah.
On a different
which is
level.
like tripping me out because again, I've gotten both of those confused and
totally.
It's just a trip.
But with everything you've gone through now and where you're at, like you will draw the same mindset to you.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like when you say I want someone that's going to meet me where I am, I think with anybody, with any woman in life, like if you change your mindset and you level yourself up and you elevate yourself, that is the type of guy you will then attract. Like in my mind, where I am in my life and all the work that I have done, you know, like I own a house and I have the dog and, you know, my little girl is on the right path and I'm finally like doing this is my passion, right? Helping other women and paying it forward while still working my normal 9 to 5. It's like, I'm gonna attract somebody that's gonna look at all of me now and not just on a physical aesthetic level, but like, wow, I see her heart.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what every woman wants is they want to be seen, but not seen on a superficial level, seen on like a
deeper,
man, I love your laugh or like you brighten my day because you're hilarious.
Right.
You know, like what your girlfriend would see in you. Like what I told you I see in you before we started filming. Like you were always that when I was having a bad day, I'm like, man, I just need a dose of Lars in my life.
Oh, dude, I just freaking love you. And
I love you too.
And yeah, the more that you are following your dreams and doing what's best for you is going to attract the person that's meant for you.
Totally.
And until then, like, you're good.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, you're not some doormat lady trying to just get whatever attention that she can. You're strong, and you're going to land like the most warm, teddy bear, loving, kind, gentle person because of all of this.
Totally.
And I'm really excited to see who that lucky man may be in the future.
Well, and you know, too, how protective I am over my daughter.
Oh, yeah. That's huge.
And how, you know, even though I've dated since the divorce, nothing crazy serious, but even though I've dated, like, the thought of introducing any of them to her has not even been a morsel in my mind at all.
My best friend, Bailey, is the same. The same, with her daughter, Luna. She's like, there's no way that's happening. She's done it before, and it didn't end well.
It didn't pan out well.
And it's not fair to the kids.
Right,
exactly. To have to
it's
say
emotionally
goodbye.
Confusing.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, so
because
I respect that so much, that you're willing to, because when you have to separate that means that you have to spend less time with that dude. Because if your kid is more important to you,
you're that means prioritizing your children.
Exactly. So it's like when you're mixing the two, that's just you being selfish.
Yes.
And
it is
wanting the best, or like that's you wanting both worlds. And so there's so much respect.
I remember, I don't know if I ever told you this story about someone that I was dating for a couple months, and we met through a mutual friend. I don't know if I ever told you about this.
I don't think so.
But we were dating for a couple months, and like right out of the gate, he's like, I want to meet your daughter. And I was like, hell no. And then his response to that was, well, how do I know that like her and I are going to get along? I'm like, she's so young.
She's 4.
Like, you play Barbies with her, you know, you color with her, you're going to be her bestie. But I'm the mother and I'm the adult, and I'm sitting here telling you, until I see a future with you, or until I see this going somewhere with you, and us is solidified, there's no way in hell you're going to be introduced to my child. Like, that's
so
just
weird
not
that
happening.
He would like press that.
So he was not cool with it. And we ended up, like, I called it quits because he was being so pushy about it.
Oh my God.
That I was like, you're overstepping boundaries that I am drawing.
Yeah.
And if you're overstepping this boundary that I am so strong about, what other boundaries are you going to step over as this relationship starts to unfold?
Oh my God. How long were you guys talking for?
We were talking, I think, for like maybe 4 or 5 months, but we were actually dating just one another, like, monogamously for 2 months, almost 3 months.
Okay.
And right as we were getting closer to that 3-month marker, he like brought the slammer down at dinner one night and was like, I want to meet your daughter because I want to make sure that her and I are going to vibe, because it's not going to just be like you and her anymore. It's going to be like the 3 of us. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. First of all, not happening. And second of all, the fact that he had an issue with me drawing boundaries, that to me was a gigantic red flag.
For sure. And I can understand a dude genuinely like wanting to meet your daughter, like she's your world, you're my world, or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But to call it out like, I want to see if we vibe, is weird.
Right?
That's so weird. Ew.
And she's a toddler.
Big ick, yeah.
Like, vibe.
What do you mean
It's not
vibe?
like we're talking about a teenager here.
Totally, you make her laugh and it's done.
Like, you sit down, you watch Bluey with her, and she'll be like, oh, he's so cool.
Yeah,
I mean, back then she couldn't even put full sentences together.
You know? You're like, dude, she can vibe with anybody. Yeah. You're fine.
It's so funny because he goes to my gym too.
Oh my God. So you see him all the time?
I see him all the time. And he's always like, you know, walking in front of me when I'm on the treadmill, or like trying really hard to get my attention because I blocked him.
Okay.
I blocked him on my phone.
Oh my God.
I probably have like 50 million blocked numbers on my phone. I'm one of those. I'm like, nope, you did me wrong. Bye-bye.
That's Bailey, dude. My best friend since kindergarten. She is
like,
quick to block.
I cut quick and hard. Mm-hmm. Like, my own therapist is like, you're
weed
like
out the bullshit.
Yeah. She's like, you're like a dude. Mm-hmm. You can literally emotionally detach like that. And I'm like, you know what? But like survival mode.
Yeah.
With things I've gone through, like, but how is that bad?
No, it's not bad.
it's easier for me to move on. And at least like my ex doesn't have anything to complain about.
Right.
Because I'm not like, yeah, it's like, bye-bye.
It totally. And it alleviates
Drama.
the drama, the trying to like manipulate you maybe back.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's if you're with a good manipulator,
yeah, it's hard to get reeled in.
It is so hard. Yeah,
yes,
totally to
get reeled in.
And you have to be careful. Yeah,
they
absolutely.
Bait you back into that stuff.
I think I'm a supporter of the blocker.
Yeah.
Button.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
especially
a supporter of the blocker button.
a supporter of the blocker button. I don't know. You just created that.
I sure did.
That's good. Just like, oh my God, you said something so like that resonated with me at Coffee Dose. What was it? Like the empathy epidemic. Mm-hmm. That was deep, girl.
Yeah.
Empathy epidemic.
Yeah,
because it's so, no truer words.
There's just the selfishness in this society is wild.
It's an epidemic.
Yeah, it is an epidemic. It's just on to the next thing.
Yep.
Don't care about humans' feelings. Like, we're not all a bunch of freaking humans with feelings.
Thank you.
It's insane. That's why I'm so grateful for the friends and the family that I have.
Yeah, you find good ones. You got to hang on to them till death.
Totally. Mm-hmm. And it's like, y'all fill me up and they're empathic.
Yes.
And it's so special. It's just a deeper connection. That's the thing. It's like when you have empathy, that means you're connecting deeper.
Yes.
To somebody else.
Yes.
And in yourself too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To feel something. And that's like very stagnant.
Yeah.
These days. It's so sad.
I've learned, like, if I can't go deep with a guy, like if I can't be sensitive with a guy or show emotion around a guy, he ain't my person.
Yeah.
Like this,
if they are avoiding those conversations, absolutely.
Not gonna happen.
No.
I need to feel like I can sit down with somebody and cry, show passion, not anger, passion.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm very passionate about my family,
difference, yeah.
my daughter, my views on life. I'm willing to sit down and listen to different views than mine.
Yeah.
But what I feel like really die hard about, I will get very passionate about. And I'm tired of someone telling me, oh, you're too sensitive, or oh, you overanalyze, or oh, that's your insecurity. No, stop projecting your insecurity and your issues onto me.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, I know who the hell I am.
Absolutely.
And I know what I believe in.
Yeah.
And that's just it. Like, take it or leave it.
Yep.
So.
And those people that are going to project anything like that onto you just are not the right person.
No.
Bye.
Not at all.
Thanks, bye.
So, anyways, I love you and thank you so much for coming and doing this episode with me.
I love you so much.
I think so many girls
such an honor.
Are going to hear this
Yeah.
and feel, like I always say on this podcast, seen, heard, and supported.
I love that.
Things that we need to talk about more. Yeah. Right?
I love you. Thank you so much for having me.
I love you so much. Come back.